Hi guys, welcome back to PERIDOT TV. This is an update to the video that I posted recently, and that is about Timi Dakolo and Busola Dakolo. I said unknown men in a white bus have been reported by Timi Dakolo and his wife, and they said there are men inside of this bus with guns, and we don't know who these men are, but a source has just reported that policemen asked Busola Dakolo to recant confession against Fatoyinbo by signing a document. If you're just joining in, kindly take a moment to tap on that subscription button and also the red notification icon bell below, so you will be notified whenever videos are uploaded. Now, when I brought the story broke when this interview was granted. A lot of reactions, we saw a lot of reactions from Nigerians, from people that are in government, and also we saw reactions from ordinary citizens in Nigeria, and of course celebrities. Some are in support of Timi Dakolo and Busola Dakolo, while some are behind the pastor. And we saw protest. We saw the protest that actually happened or occurred in front of the church, and a lot of security personnel were there, of course, to keep that place sane, to keep law and order. Unfortunately, this is happening now. Operatives of the Nigerian police are currently at the residence of popular Nigerian musician Timi Dakolo and his wife Busola Dakolo. According to sources, they said the men are harassing the Dakolos and they are trying to force them to sign a document from the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu. That is the story that we have now. And this document states that the confession made by Busola Dakolo is targeted at tarnishing the image of Biodun Fatoyinbo, a pastor, the senior pastor of Commonwealth of Zion Assembly in Abuja. And the story that we have at the moment is that the Dakolos are vehemently resisting. Aside that, Busola Dakolo had alleged that Biodun Fatoyinbo of the Commonwealth of Zion raped her as a teenager in Ilorin, in fact right in her father's house, in her father's living room, while she said her sister was upstairs. Now, a lot of people were not comfortable with that story. They're like, wait, your sister is upstairs. The guy that brought out this story, the interview, he is said to be a lawyer and also a journalist. And a lot of Nigerians said, how is this possible? How can someone rape you in your father's house while your sister is upstairs? Why are you the one? How come you're the one that opened the door? Why not your sister? Why should you be the person to open the door? Did you and the pastor discuss this before he came? And now, some people are saying, wait, there is a knock at the door. If you say your house is so big that even if you scream, that's what she said, even if you scream, your sister will not hear. Question is this: how did you even know that someone is knocking? I don't know, probably a knock is louder than the scream of a woman that is actually fighting for her life. I don't know, so I'll leave that for you guys to look into. Now, there are a lot of people behind the Dakolos, members of Koza, also behind their pastor Biodun Fatoyinbo and their mommy Gio. So that's fine too, because that's how the world works. Now, is this going to court or not? That's the point. I don't know if this is going to end up in court, because at the moment it seems everywhere is quiet. The Dakolos are not actually dragging Mr. Pastor to court. Nothing is happening. The pastor, all we heard is that the pastor said, I have not done this, I am stepping down. That is just what Biodun Fatoyinbo said. I am stepping down, nothing more. So one will wonder, what is really going on? What's going on behind the scene? I also told you that these are allegations. Anybody can accuse anyone. What I need you to understand is that even if a lady of 16 beg a grown-up man of 20 to please have this with me, do it with me. It is not right. You'll still be charged by the court, because she's what they call, at that time, she's still under the age of consent. She doesn't have authority. They will look at her as an underage that does not have the right and cannot give consent as regards her body. That is one point that we need to clarify here. And now, don't forget that the tool and the weapon that most women use is the word rape. When a woman comes out, RCCG pastor said the same thing. He said, look, when you see a woman and she's smiling at you, run. And he gave reference to the Bible. See what happened to Samson. Run, because when a woman comes out to say, he did this to me, the world will believe, because we live in a world where we see men as strong and tough while the women are weak. But that is not the case. Women are not weak. If a woman is weak, you think it's easy to give birth to a child? Women are not weak, but we see them as someone that is weak. Now, this man is somewhere probably trying to look deep into himself, or trying to see how he's going to come back stronger, or whatever is going to happen. Probably he's preparing himself for court. I don't know. But this development that I'm seeing right here, the police coming over down to Timi Dakolo's house to force them to sign a document or take them forcefully to Abuja. According to the source, the police officers at the Dakolo's residence, they are about 3, and they are trying to force them to go to Abuja against their will. More details will definitely come out. I'm going to keep you guys updated on this. But what does this mean? This simply means that this is going to another stage. Are they trying to muscle on Timi Dakolo? Are we going to see more protest? Are we going to see lawyers that will say, okay, you know what, I'm going to do this pro bono, free of charge? So this drama is going to take a new twist. That's just what I'm saying. Now, Nigerians are not taking this easy. As you saw, the last time a lot of people gathered and they protested against the church. There is this kind of Me Too movement, the same trend that we have in the United States of America. We have the same thing in Nigeria now. Me Too, my church too, stuff like that. People are protesting here and there. There are a lot of people that are not comfortable with the church any longer. You know, when you see pastors, it's like they're enjoying too much, and the members are not enjoying that much. I think there is a lot of, kind of, people are not just happy. People are not happy about a lot of things, and this are brought about this protest. And of course, we do hear this "touch not my anointed" story. Touch not my anointed. It means if your pastor does something evil, something terrible to your daughter, to your family, to your wife. Let's assume that your pastor decides to see what is under the skirt of your wife. They quote, "Touch not my anointed, leave him for God." Well, probably you believe in leave him for God, as we know that there are different interpretations to this that we have in Christendom now. And of course, we also have a lot of denomination, and we also have different doctrines, different church, different doctrines, different practice. They call themselves body of Christ, but they do things differently. And I don't know what's going to come. What do you guys think about this? Let us meet in the comment section below. What do you think is happening here? Do you have a forecast? What are you seeing happening in the future as regards this? Let us meet in the comment section below. And while you're there, may I remind you to tap on that subscription button and also the red notification icon bell below, so you will be notified whenever videos are uploaded. Thanks for stopping by.